That's right, Final Fantasy XIV, one of the most popular MMOs, if not the most popular MMO on the planet today. So popular, in fact, that you can't even buy the thing because so many people were buying it and cramming the servers, causing queues of thousands of people. 6,000 is the highest queue I've ever been in, and that took 6 hours to get into the game. But there's a crossover trial with Monster Hunter, and it's a level 70 quest that you discover called The New King on the Block. It's found via posting in the hub of Kugan, and then the area it's based in is the Azim Steppe. That would all make sense to you if you obviously already play Final Fantasy, or if you're going to get there in the end anyway. And by doing the quest, The New King on the Block, you unlock the trial, The Great Hunt, which is fighting this Rathalos here. It's a really cool quest, and once completing it, you will also unlock the extreme version, which yields greater rewards, but of course, as you can imagine, the Rathalos does a lot more damage. Now, this is going to be a sort of help video, because it doesn't take very long to do the fight, as long as everybody knows what they're doing, because you only get to have, I think it's 2 deaths, I believe. After that, it's game over. You can't just keep respawning like you can in normal dungeons and trials. So you've got to be key. And in the second phase of the Rathalos fight, the healers cannot heal people. You can only heal via the potions, as you can see on the screen here towards the center, the potions. Now, when obviously my teammates here are attacking the ads, the animals that have come in, and you don't need to do that. They will just go for the Rathalos and fight it. So they're kind of just wasting time there. But all you got to do is just watch out for his tail whip. As you can see, I just got clobbered by it. But I was in the middle of a move. He'll have these little telltale signs, just like in Monster Hunter, and just avoid them and move out of his way, basically, when he charges, when he tail whips, just like that again. Because he can just do it on a dime, and it will catch you off guard, and especially in the second phase, when he starts spitting fire everywhere, that's when he'll knock you into the fire. You'll be stunned for 3 seconds, and those 3 seconds will be the longest 3 seconds of your life, when you're stood there burning and your life just falls. Now, when he gets rammed here by the giganto mammoth gizmo, you want to run over to his head, to the blue light, click on him, and then hop on him. Of course, only one person needs to do this, and then all you're doing is just distracting the Rathalos whilst the other guys tackle the big mammoth gizmo. So all you got to do is just continually keep clicking the little gizmo, and then as soon as you've done that, you want to then get and hide behind his body, because he'll torch the place, which those people on the outside, as you can see, just got instant wiped, and that's what you want to try and avoid. And yeah, in the second phase, he flies, spits fire, and is a general pain in the dick. But it is doable. It just take your time. You have an hour to do it, so there's no mad rush. As soon as somebody obviously gets the old stack meter above their head, you all want to converge on them, but around the outside of the map if possible, and he will attack that same person 3 times, so it's a pattern. So you just want to keep together, and then try and limit the amount of potions you use, because you'll want to keep them, and then you just keep grinding away until his full meter, the yellow bar there, has filled all the way up, and he will then crash to the ground. And then as soon as he crashes to the ground, you then want to, if you're on PC, hit tab and then target his tail and chop his tail off. And then once you've chopped his tail off, he'll get back up again, and then you just rinse and repeat and just knock him down again, and then just keep hammering away until he dies. So here you go, it's nearly full up. And there you go, he's crashed to the ground. And then you just swap to his tail and hack away at it. Now, his tail has a lot less health than obviously the rest of his body, so he can come off relatively fast and easy as long as everybody does their job and targets it, which we are doing here, as we're working pretty well. And yeah, as you can see, somebody's marked it with a 1, but his tail is now off, and now we just gotta hammer him into the ground. Again, on extreme, it is very difficult and can be very frustrating. I did a run yesterday on extreme, and there you go, let's see, that's where we all converged together. But the extreme mode took us basically 45 minutes to do. It was so hard. We had a couple of DPS leave, which is just, I don't know why they left, you know, it's such a shame. But also, I think you also get less members on the extreme mode. I think it's just the 4 of you. 2 DPS, 1 tank and 1 healer, if memory serves right. But yeah, only use the potions if you absolutely need to, if your life drops below half. Try and stay out of the pools of fire there that he's hovering over. Again, on this mode it's not too bad, but on extreme you definitely want to keep out of them, because you will just get, your life will just get munched away. But yeah, just keep hacking away at him. And there you go, he's about to fall again. Boom. And that's it, and I think somebody cracks their limit break. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, see, I totally remembered doing that. So yeah, just crack your limit break, the top, the yellow bars on the top left hand side there. Munch his life down, there you go, let's see, and then job's a good one. And there you go, you get some tombs. You'll also, but when you do this one, you have to carve the body. You can't just leave. If you leave, you don't get no rewards. So you've done this for naff all. You've got to get in, and you've got to carve on his head, and you've got to carve his tail. So obviously the glowing gizmos, you'll see it in a second. There you go, little Palico running up there. Now you do get him as a reward for completing the quest, the Great Hunt for the first time. You get him as a minion, which is really cool. But yes, there you go, the sparkly bits on the tail. You want to carve away at that, and you will get a Rathalos scale. And then over on his neck, you go and craft again. And yeah, and you only get 2, so it can be a massive grind, and you use these on a vendor, which I shall show you now. And here we are, Kugan. Beautiful Japanese-themed little hub there. And you want to talk to this gizmo over here. His name is Smithy, and he's the guy that you exchange your Rathalos scales, or Rathalos Plus scales, for the different armor pieces. And as you can see, I've got 6 at the minute. And yeah, basically it just costs a lot. And you know, as you can see, for the mount it's like 50. You can unlock the Poogie, you can unlock you know, some pretty cool armor. Now of course you can, even though the armor is less than what I've got, you can of course use glamour prisms to make any high ranking armor look like the Rathalos armor if you so want to. So there you go guys, have at it, grind away, get that Rathalos armor, get the Poogie, get the Rathalos mount if you so wish. And I hope this has helped you out or informed you in some way. Yeah, please let me know in the comments down below, have you tried Final Fantasy or have you not? But thank you very much for watching the video, and until next time.